Hi, Randy Janelle here with Create the Leap. We are sharing with you a 12-part video series that we are illustrating the hero's journey from where you are now into the Age of Omniscience. And so this is an archetype that you may have heard of or not, but you will probably recognize this way of transformation. And so we'll begin with part one, which is the status quo, or the description of the ordinary world. So whether or not you believe your world to be ordinary or extraordinary, we're going to begin with where we are now. And there may be some negative parts to where we are now. You may feel yourself bombarded by a lot of information, a lot of different ways to be. You may feel yourself pulled down by some negative influences in your life. You may be losing sleep over it. You may find that current events or external ways in which are affecting your life are keeping you in this pattern of control, and you feel that the guidance around you is only external. This is the world where we are going to be sharing, with the help of our guides that I will channel, into the extraordinary world, which we are calling the Age of Omniscience. So without further ado, we will be asking from our guides how they see our ordinary world. Hello and greetings to all. We are our omniscience, and many will nickname us as Om, because that just has a little bit of a better ring to it. And we are guiding you all through this hero's journey into the Age of Omniscience. We are going to be giving you some context from our focused frequency. And we will be utilizing these terms. Randy has explained it a little bit more in your vocabulary, and we are going to be encouraging another vocabulary, because as you come into the Age of Omniscience, you will be speaking with new words and new tongues and new ideas, and without the mouth at all, perhaps through thought waves and brain waves and light and sound. And so in this description of the status quo, we are wanting to give you a little bit of a glimpse of who you have chosen to be in your status quo. So we have talked about how there will be a completely new language in the Age of Omniscience, and yet in order for there to be a completely new language in the Age of Omniscience, one has to begin with the old language, or the status quo, or that in which you are choosing to come into. So, from our omniscient perspective, and we are reminding you that we are you, that we are no separate from you. You chose from the floaty clouds or starry skies or golden paved heavens, or however you would like to imagine your beginnings before you were born into this body. You chose this frequency. So you came into a place which you are calling the status quo, but what we would say to you is a place with a little bit more limitation, a little bit more duality, a little bit more of lack and negative nature to it, in order for you to take this hero's journey and propel yourself out of it. So we were wanting to remind you from our perspective that this is not something that has happened to you. And as you are in your status quo, you are going to feel that you are externally influenced by everything, that you must do what you were told by your parents, that you must do what you were told by your teachers or your principal, that you must do what you were told by your government, that you must do what your cat tells you when it goes, "Meow, I'm hungry." So all of these things are external, conditional reality. the sense that I must do this or there is a negative consequence that an external authority has warned me about. That is where many of us have begun in our hero's journey. And so we are reminding you that in this external reality, as you come into the Age of Omniscience, you understand that you create your reality. You are the one who is creating all of the terms and conditions of your reality. So as you look around, decide, am I happy with my reality? Can I change my reality? Can I be responsible for my reality? Can I understand that it is all a dream in the first place? And at any time I can wake up from my dream, or I can lucid dream, or I can wave my magic wands, and we will be explaining on how to do that. But we want to alert you first to the fact that you are the magician. There is no external reality other than the one that prompts and propels and defines itself so that you can have fun, so that you can take a journey, so that you are choosing a frequency to, in a sense, evolve, in a sense, transcend, in a sense, be that hero of your life. And we as omniscients are omniscient and enjoying coming down into your frequency because it means we have a lot more fun. So look around, see what you are not liking about your world, your status quo, and see what you are liking about your status quo, but love and appreciate and give gratitude to those things in which you are not liking. For they are your choice in focused frequency that will propel you onto something more adventurous, more delightful, more exciting, more dun-dun-dun-dun, onto the horse and into the battle than something that is already enlightenment, with the yogis holding their forefingers and their thumbs always underneath the Bodhi tree. For them, it is a little bit different from their journey. So love that you have chosen this one, which is including more fanfare, more delight, more enjoyment and growth. Congratulations on your starting point. We are here with you the entire way.